What's good, everybody? My name is Gentleman Jugg.
And I'm Son.
And welcome back to another Jugg and Son doing WWE last week, whenever the hell it was. How you doing today, boy?
I'm in yeet mode.
Yeet mode. Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, do all the things all the other YouTubers tell you to do. Son, in yeet mode, take me to Raw.
So we start off with the World Heavyweight Champion, Damian Priest.
He's here.
And Drew McIntyre. He's here too.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, they're just, I have to say they're just cooking it, but.
They pretty much were cooking each other.
They're just cooking each other. And Drew says, you know, in Scotland, the fans are going to be on my side. He's like,
and they are.
He's like, you're going to be walking into ECW, but you're not John Cena.
I mean, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But, you know, well, I do know what it's supposed to mean. For the one night stand, John Cena versus Rob Van Dam. And during that match, the fans were really hyped up. If Rob Van Dam does not walk out of there with the championship, then I guess they were going to riot. Now, a part of me believes that wouldn't have happened. Because we've seen The Undertaker get beat by Brock Lesnar and a riot didn't happen. We've seen all kinds of things that were supposed to...
We've seen Roman beat Cody.
Yeah, we've seen Roman beat The Undertaker, you know, and a riot didn't happen. So I don't think that at that point in time that a riot was going to happen. However, they did pull the trigger and allow Rob Van Dam to become WWE champion. So I don't think that at Glasgow, Scotland, that they're going to have Drew, who's known by his other friends up there as Drew. I don't think that they're going to riot if that didn't happen, because obviously they didn't riot when Roman Reigns beat him there. So, you know, we'll see.
I mean, it'd be pretty messed up if he lost another world title match in his own town in front of his people.
I don't feel like he's going to lose that championship. I don't think that Damian Priest is going to lose. But at the same time, it feels like Andrew should get that championship belt.
Unless CM Punk's going to show up and mess it up for him. Because I feel like it's either Drew wins or CM Punk will cost him the title.
We'll see. I don't know what's going to happen.
It's unpredictable, and I'm like, good job, Father H. I don't know who's going to win.
It makes sense for both of them to win. So, you know, hey.
But it don't matter who wins, because Gunther shows up and says, at SummerSlam, whoever wins, I'm going to kill.
Which he is correct about. He is probably going to kill that person. This is not a situation in King of the Ring where it makes sense for Gunther to win. It makes sense for Gunther to win at SummerSlam, but it also makes sense for whoever's champion to retain.
So it's like, I really don't know what's going to happen.
I don't know what's going to go down. I know what I feel, but I don't know what's going to go down.
I'm like, you know, it's nice to have I guess the world title just be unpredictable.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens, right?
And there's people chasing this belt, so it's like, you know, it's not as big as the undisputed WWE champion, but, you know, at least we're doing stuff with it.
Well, you do want that belt to feel important, and it kind of feels important now, especially with the 3 top-tier stars that are currently trying to make sure that they have control of it.
And it'll probably feel bigger if they have CM Punk come back and want that belt, too.
Well, he's got to come back. I mean, you can stop hanging around with Trick Williams, CM Punk. I saw the picture. You can come on back to WWE. I seen you got some gains, son. Getting big up there.
It's like you and Drew got a story to finish.
Oh, and they'll finish that story because this is a hot story. I like this story a lot.
It's probably like the best story they got going right now. But you know that I can talk about these 3 being awesome all day, but I'll move on. So then we just have Braun Breaker beating up Ricochet and Ilja Dragunov again. I guess he's got to beat up somebody instead of random jobbers. So now he's moved on to beating up actual talent now.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I mean, you got to build him up somehow. I mean, they failed to build him up when he first came into the main roster. So now it seems like they're trying to do it. I don't feel it yet, but, you know, if anybody's going to sit there and freaking, you know, look like a monster in the ring, it's definitely going to be Braun.
Yeah, and
maybe Braun will take on Braun Strowman and Big Bronson Reed, and you know, just have a Braun off. Who's the best Braun?
It's like instead of, to be like all Braun.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just interesting to me how, they have Ilja say that I beat Gunther, and then he lost to Jay, and now he's getting trashed by another guy from NXT.
Oh, well.
I'm like, you beat Gunther, right?
That's what he said.
Like, hey, is he just going to keep losing after saying that?
You just disappointed me, Ilja. That's his name, right? Ilja?
Yeah. I mean, Gunther looked at him when he lost and was disappointed, too. He was like, seriously?
I'm disappointed. I'm not even mad. I'm just disappointed.
And then, the other Braun Strowman this time, he beat up JD. And I'm like, okay, cool, I guess.
Why is he getting involved here at Judgment Day? Judgment Day stuff is not even nearly as important. And you know why it's not as important? Because Mommy is not here.
No.
We'll talk about her in a second.
And then we had Chad Gable, and I guess, he's just abusing Alpha Academy some more. I mean, it's the Bloodline story.
It's the Bloodline story. It's 100% the Bloodline story. There's no way this is not the Bloodline story. At some point in time, Otis is going to turn on him, and then I guess him and Otis are going to have a match.
I mean, and then Chad's going to win.
Either he wins or Otis just bulldozes him.
I guess, and then it's even Sammy's like from the Bloodline story. He's like, Otis, do what I did. Break out.
Yeah, betray the family who took you in.
He's like, that's what I did.
That's what I did, Sammy. You're a class act. You betrayed the family that took you in.
Yeah.
You were so in with that family that they were going to make you Sammy Uso.
And then you stabbed him in the back.
Yes, you did. So.
Literally, with a chair.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's what that is. And then we had Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch fight. Rematch for the world title in a steel cage. And I guess, I guess Becky was about to win, and then Dirty Dom comes in and he was trying to help Becky win, but instead he made Liv win.
Okay, yeah, fine, whatever.
And then Liv won, and then she kissed Dominic.
I mean, look,
which is, more love than Mommy showed him, I guess.
We talked about this, but I didn't release that video. We talked about this, okay? Dominic Mysterio, at the time, before this kiss, was absolutely ingenious. And the reason why he was ingenious was because the person who put Mommy in the hospital or on the shelf is Liv Morgan. The reason why Liv Morgan was pissed off at Rhea Ripley was because Rhea injured her. So she injured her back, according to the story. So, in Dom's case, I want to freaking kill two birds with one stone because Mommy had to release the title and Liv Morgan now has the title because of my actions. That means that when Mommy comes back, she's able to kill two birds with one stone. Go after the person who injured her and get her title back.
And Dom could just say that, I could help Liv keep the title. That way Mommy can go after her when she comes back.
Exactly. That's what I would say. So, but in my opinion, that's probably not where the story is going.
No.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no. But I guess Judgment Day is going to be looking at Dom now. They'll be like, what's wrong with you?
What's up, bruh?
I mean, that's really all I had for Raw. I mean, it was good.
Take me to Smackdown, son.
Okay, so we start off with Queen Nia. I'm just going to call her Queen Nia. And
Queen Jax.
Yeah, Queen Jax. And, and Bayley and Chelsea Green and Piper Niven, and Queen Jax basically just says, I'm going to go after Bayley and I'm going to take the title. And then she beat up Bayley. And then Chelsea Green and Piper Niven were like, cool. And they beat up Bayley too. And then they all left.
I really feel like Nia Jax is probably going to beat Bayley here. Bayley, to me, has done absolutely fuck all with this championship.
I mean, like, at least it's like Cody's reign, but at least, I know what Cody, he's doing something, right?
That's what we hope so.
But, like, Bayley's done, like, nothing with this belt. I'm like, okay.
Like, absolutely nothing.
Like, I thought Io's reign was bad, but, her reign doesn't.
I don't know. Io, we didn't appreciate her. She wasn't, like, setting the world on fire, but we didn't appreciate it.
I mean, at least something was happening when she had the belt, more than Bayley.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Because, like, with Bayley, like, nothing is happening. Then we had Paul Heyman and, I guess, the Bloodline, and was it? He's like, we gotta keep. He's telling Solo, you're making dangerous decisions. These are dangerous people, and he's like, you gotta keep the bloodline in check. We gotta keep Cody in check too. That way, when Roman comes back, he can go take him down. And Solo is like, yeah, we have Cody in check. We have it already.
And he doesn't even know it.
And then Paul's like, who's we? And then Kevin Owens basically,
who's we indeed?
I'm like, I like this.
Like, look, you're getting me back, Solo. Okay, I wasn't really into this at all. I still don't like the two guys that you brought in. I don't give two shits about their character or anything like that. But Solo,
he's growing on me.
You're growing on me in a good way. I like it.
I just like the way that he ignores or just like lies. He's like, you talk to Roman? He's like, all the time.
All the time. I love it.
So then Kevin Owens comes out and he wants to fight the Bloodline, and then
it's not the Bloodline.
Well, he says, that's not the Bloodline. That's Solo and two guys.
That's exactly what he said.
And Paul's like, you don't want to mess with them. They're dangerous people.
Like, what do you think, that Kevin is not a dangerous person? You think Randy's not a dangerous person?
Kevin said,
he burnt down the Fiend's house and still fought him.
And Kevin said, I fought these people for 4 years before the original Bloodline.
Okay, like these people are dangerous, and everybody who's in WWE are dangerous. I mean, Cody's not really dangerous right now, but Roman was.
Yeah.
Okay, the Usos, when they were together, were dangerous. Yeah, you can't come out here and be like, these people are dangerous. You're not showing me how dangerous they are. They don't do anything that I haven't already seen.
And then we got the "We Want Roman" chants, and Paul's like, I want Roman more than anyone in this arena.
Yeah, well, we all want Roman. And I don't believe you when you say you want Roman more than anybody in that arena, because we want Roman.
It's funny is that we went from "We Want Cody" to now "We Want Roman."
I mean, we still want Cody, but we also want Roman.
I think we want Roman more at this point.
I don't know. It depends on what's going to happen with Cody Rhodes here.
Yeah. So after this, the Solo and two guys came out and they fought the Street Profits and they killed them. And I'm like, yeah, well, you didn't win in the Pride and you're not winning now.
Yeah, I mean, really, I feel like they should just break up. Like the New Day, they should just break up.
It's like they got annihilated by the Tamatongas.
Yeah.
Because they're just dangerous people. And then we had AJ Styles, and he did the Mark Henry thing. He came out in his suit and he's like, I'm going home. I don't got much left in the tank. I'm gonna stay home and be a phenomenal dad. And then Cody comes out, and when
how are you gonna be a phenomenal dad when your kid's already like graduated from high school? Do you have another kid?
Maybe. I don't know. But then Cody comes out, and I mean, I know that this is meant to be like where he's like trying to congratulate AJ and say, good luck. But I was just thinking the whole time, where's your belt, champion?
I never saw the belt on the TV show, did I?
I was like, where's the belt? You're the champion, right? You said you'd be bringing that belt everywhere you went.
I wonder if he lost it.
I
doubt it, but I wonder if that's what happened.
So then he has to raise AJ's hand 3 times, and then he gets clotheslined, and then Styles clash off the stairs, and I'm like, wow, Cody's in danger.
Yeah, I mean, look, Nick Aldis said to AJ Styles,
you can't have a title shot. You lost.
Yeah, you can't have one. It's over.
He's like,
and if I am playing by the WWE scriptwriters, then I'm going to go and beat up Cody Rhodes to the point where he gets pissed off and demands a match with me.
Well, I mean, you don't have to do that. You could just ask him.
Yeah, but he did ask, and it didn't happen.
No, you could ask Cody.
I guess you got to ask Cody then.
Because he's a fighting champion, so he's going to say yes. Just be like, can I have a match? And he's like, sure. Yeah,
but for some reason, it wasn't up to Cody. I don't understand that ruling. Sometimes it's up to the champion, sometimes it's not.
I'm like, it's either is or it's not.
Yeah, it either is or it isn't. I mean, I was under the impression when I was growing up that the champion had to be defended every 30 days.
Yeah.
That's what I grew up with. And I thought it was like that for a while. And then at some point in time, it just stopped being that. So that's why you get these ridiculously high counts. We should have seen Roman Reigns have like at least what was he, champion for 3 years?
4.
4? No, it wasn't 4 years. It was like 3.5, right?
Yeah, but they say 4. They just round up.
Okay, so what? A lot of months. I'm gonna say at least freaking, what's it? 24 plus 12. What is that? 36. Okay, 36 plus another 6. Was that 42? 42 times.
Yeah.
That he should be, have defended that belt. Okay, and I feel like he didn't do that.
He's on the beach.
Oh, and plus, but that's at least what he's supposed to do. And then, like, there's also the interim times where you sit there and defend the title on regular SmackDown or Raw.
Yeah, I mean, Cody hasn't defended the title on a SmackDown or Raw yet.
I don't remember if Roman has either.
I think Roman did in the beginning, but then, like, when he went he never defended it.
Oh, well, we'll see what happens.
I mean, look, the spoiler, Cody's going to win, and we're just going to have to move on.
It's not a surprise. I guess the real thing is we should just change AJ Styles' music back to what it was.
You know, I'm like, you don't want none.
I don't want none of that. I don't want it at all. It's awful.
I mean, that's all I had.
Well, hey, listen. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Do all the things all the YouTubers tell you to do. We really appreciate it. Check us out on the X. Check us out on Instagram. Check us out with more gameplay videos on the YouTubes. And if you like this, like and subscribe, I guess. I don't know what else to say. Hey, the next one will be available
when it's ready.